Be real with you, man. I'm petty as fuck, right? From my life, everything happened to me. I'm petty as fuck. I'm always trying to get back, right? So for me struggling, for me living paycheck to paycheck, I got to get back, right? From the jobs letting me go, I got to get back. For me working at Walmart, me getting fired, I got to get back. Me working at a pressure washing job and getting fired, I got to get back, right? So one of my jobs was a pressure washing. I used to do pressure washing. I had just started a job. I was only there about a week and a half, and I thought I was doing good. I had just started, right? I had just started the job. That was my first time, I believe, getting paid $18 an hour, right? So I had just started a job. I was getting paid $18 a week, right? I didn't even know what the hell I was doing, but I was trying to learn on the process. The job site, they was already had the problem. The manager or whatever like that, the boss, he what happened? What happened with the boss? The boss, what happened? Before I even got to the job, I knew some shit wasn't right because this dude would always talk about his wife. Him and his wife had broke up. They had some type of divorce. This happened before I even started working. And when I first started working, he would literally tell me to meet him at his house or whatever like that, you know, to train. That's the first thing I did. And as I was training, he would always talk about his wife. He would always talk about how him and his wife broke up and how, you know, he kind of sad or whatever like that. He would always tell me that. I'm like, damn, this dude let me in his personal life too much. But, you know, shit, it's $18 an hour. Shit, you might as well go ahead and listen. You feel what I'm saying? So as I got to the job site, and I think someone ended up saying the same thing or whatever like that. They made a joke about it. I was like, damn, he did that shit to you too? Oh, he did that shit to me too. And it's crazy because you had 3 black men, including me, that makes 3, right? And 2 white men or whatever like that. And it's crazy because it's like he trauma dumped so much on the black people. He just trauma dumped on the people that was there. And it's crazy because, you know, people would trauma dump on you so much and they would just use you as some type of therapy or some shit, which is crazy because I'm like, bro, I'm here to make money. I ain't here, damn trauma dump. I'm gonna hear what you say because you might give me a raise. I don't know. Shit, you might have me an opportunity for me. So I'm gonna just shut the fuck up and I'm gonna do what you tell me to do. You know, like as in, hey, I'm gonna hear your story. Like I'm gonna act like I'm interested. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get to that bag. So yeah, keep telling me your story about you and your wife or whatever like that, how y'all broke up or whatever like that. You know, he was always telling me that. And he would just trauma dump, right? And I realized that was one main issue, right? And this dude ended up firing me within a week and a half. I like, damn, I just started this job, right? I couldn't find no jobs. I couldn't find nothing. Like bills, losing, money getting taken out. Oh my goodness, like niggas was going broke. It was hard to find a job. It was super, super hard to find a job. It was super hard to find a job because I like, damn, bro, shit. You know, I get like $18 an hour. Like, bro, just fired me out of nowhere, and I try to see what was the reason why he fired me, but he never gave me a reason why he fired me. He never gave me a reason why he let me go. I was like, I sent a long paragraph. I started cussing him out because I was so pissed off that bro fired me. Right? I was so pissed off. They never gave me a reason. They just told me, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to let you go, but turn your clothes back up there. Man, fuck you, I ain't turning my damn clothes. And he was like, I didn't say that, but he went back to text. He was like, never mind, you can just keep it. I was like, wow. I called him. I was so like stressed out, and I ended up calling him or whatever like that, or like, why y'all fired me or whatever like that. He was like, I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm just gonna have to let you go. He never gave me a reason. So I remember that shit. I remember that jobs would just let you go just like that. They will let you go. They will take you out of your misery just like that. They will take the food that you eating just like that. They will just let you go. I would never ever forget that. That shit will forever sit in my job where I got let go of that pressure washing job. I just started. I ended up asking another person, like his assistant, whatever like that. I ended up asking another person or whatever like that, and he was like, it's because you didn't have no experience. That's bullshit. Because I told you I didn't have no experience. I never lied. I told you I didn't have no experience. You see my resume when you get it. On my resume, you see why. Then I went to go ask a team lead why I got fired. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know either. I was like, I bet. Okay. Like, all right, because I was just so pissed. Nigga, you mean to tell me I got fired just like that? No valid reason. You gave me no valid reason, right? That's why that damn company was going slow, right? They company was going slow. So I feel like they genuinely got fired because they couldn't afford me. Their company was getting slow, right? They was already having problems with an apartment. We went to a damn apartment complex. We was working on the house, and him and another person, the apartment manager, I don't know, they was getting into it because we didn't do the pressure washing job site right? I guess we messed up. I ain't messed up on shit because I was new, so they messed up. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that was the point of him firing me because I don't know. It just they wasn't making enough money. I knew they wasn't. They was going through problems every single day with another person, with another person, with another person. I knew it was going down. I was like, damn, how the fuck I know all this and I've been here for 2 weeks? But that put me in a devastating moment. I was sad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, damn, bro. If I had kids, it would have been over with. I would have been done. It would have been grits. It would have been cooked. I've been over with. Like, from that pressure washing job letting me go, I would never, ever forget that shit. I would never, ever. Them jobs let you go. They don't say shit. They just throw you out the damn window. They give you the food to eat, and they pick up that food. Okay, you're done eating. You're not eating no more. It's over with. I was like, wow. That's how y'all, wow. Okay. That's fucking crazy. I had another job. I was doing Amazon, right? As I was doing this Amazon job, they only train you about 1 or 2 days. They only train you about 1 or 2 days. They throw your ass out there, right? They never trained me on how to deliver packages at a apartment. So I had an apartment order and I was so lost. I was so stuck. 2 days is not enough. I'm sorry, but 2 days is not enough. So the people was training me. They didn't even train good. There's no system of how to make the shit fastest. Mind you, I'm in shape than most people that was out there. No, not most. No, I'm in shape than all the motherfuckers out there. They getting the orders done before me. I'm coming home 9 o'clock, right? I gotta be at work by I think I gotta be at work by 10 in the morning. It's about 10 in the morning, about 8 in the morning, right? I gotta be at work. I gotta be at work. You know, I already like damn 30 to 40 minutes from the place, and I gotta drive early. I gotta be at work. I go home, it be 9 p.m. I'm one of the lastest one there, right? And it was pissing me off because I'm like, damn, nobody gave me no system of how being fast. I'm in shape. Even the fat motherfuckers are getting there before me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, how? How? I should be doing this. I'm over here like huffing and puffing. I'm over here throwing up. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a moment where I was trying to deliver some packages to a house or whatever like that. And I was going super fast. And you know how like Amazon, you get like lunch breaks. You get like 15 lunch break. You get like a 30-minute lunch break. It didn't never pop up on my phone. So I just kept going and going and going. Like, I don't know why I do that. I wasn't eating or nothing. And man, I was doing that. I threw up everywhere. They probably got a video of me throwing up. I'm gonna be real with you. They do. Because I threw up near the Amazon truck. And you know, the Amazon truck is like a 360. They see everything. They stalking your ass too. Inside the truck. They strict. So I was already frustrated. Like, damn, bro, I'm about to quit this job. But I didn't want to quit because I really, really, really need the money. They was paying $22 an hour. 22? Who you gonna quit? Like, it was tough. That was a tough job. That's like one of my most toughest jobs because I was moving so much, man. It was crazy. I was moving so damn much and I threw up everywhere. Just threw up everywhere, man. The Indians, people seen that shit. You know, I'm in a nice neighborhood too. I'm in a nice neighborhood. I'm over here getting the packages messed up. People coming to me like, yo, this is the wrong package. It's just a bad day. It's hot. It's sunny. I'm hungry. It was crazy. So just from that happening to me, I was tired. I was genuinely tired. And I think I was running like 3 stop signs, 6 stop signs. I think I had about 6 violations because I was ready to get back to the site. Because by the time I done got done, it was about 8 or 9 o'clock. And it was so bad that one of the people called. It was like, hey, you know, you did 6 violations. You got to stop your car. You got to park somewhere. Man, so I went ahead and parked somewhere. They took me and picked me up or whatever like that. And they drove me back to the site. I'm thinking shit sweet or whatever like that. That was like, you good or whatever like that, you know. You just started. I said, okay, well, I'm thinking shit sweet. I'm thinking shit good or whatever like that. Mind you, I'm glad he picked me up because I was not feeling good. Even the Amazon truck, it had no steering wheel. It had no steering wheel fluid, I mean. I couldn't even turn the wheel. It was already a bad day for me. So for me, throwing up, out of breath, can't eat my food, not getting no breaks. They not even giving me no damn breaks. The steering wheel fluid can't even damn move. I'm over here trying to goddamn move it, and it's hot. People seeing me, the Indians, they walking outside. So much stuff just happened to me. So much stuff that happened to me. And I think I was talking to a girl at the time, and the girl stopped talking to me or whatever like that. So it's just like, on top of that, girl ain't really feeling me. I seen her, she ain't really feeling me no more. It's so much shit that was happening to me. I was like, damn, the girl ain't feeling me. The job ain't feeling me. Like, everything just going wrong, man. It was crazy. Everything was just going wrong. It's like a damn disaster, right? And, you know, about 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we getting back to the site, whatever like that. They was just talking to me. It was like, you know, you good. You know, you good. And I had work the next day. And I believe it was the next day. I think, did I go to work that day? Because I was at Amazon by like 2 days. I don't know if I went to work that day. No, I don't think I did. I don't think so. Did I? I can't remember. No. I was trying, yep, it was the next day. I went to work that day. I couldn't log in on my passcodes. It was something wrong with my passcodes or something like that. Right? They was trying to fix my shit. So I knew I didn't get fired, nothing like that. Everything was cool. They were trying to fix my passcodes, my checking account. They were trying to fix it because it was something wrong with it, whatever like that. And I had 6 violations. If you got 6 violations, you'll kind of get suspended about a week or whatever like that, right? So I think I was suspended about a week, and they had to fix my stuff. They told me I was good though. I wasn't fired, nothing like that. I'm just suspended, right? They were gonna train me so I won't get those 6 violations. They went and go train me like for half of that day, and I'm thinking shit cool. When they started training me, I was like confirmed, like, okay, they not about to let me go. They just want me to get better. They just gonna suspend me for right now. Man, they told me, you know, you can go ahead, go home or whatever like that, because my stuff was messing up. I went home. I think like 2 or 3 hours later, I got a message in my Gmail. It was like, hey, I'm sorry, but you are terminated. Please return your stuff back to the building, whatever like that. You are terminated. If you're going to pick up your check. It was something like that. I think it was something like that, yeah. I forgot the message was. I was terminated. I was like, what the fuck? They just terminated. It's like, this could be real? Like, is this real right now? Like, I thought it was just so, you know, I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it that them jobs let me go. I said, wow. I was only here for 2 days. I was only here for 2 days. 2 days. 2 to 3 days. About 2 to 3 days, right? I was there about 2 or 3 days. And the third day was a half a day. So 2.5 days I was there. And they just let me go just like that. They talking about some return your clothes and shit. I ain't returning shit. Fuck y'all. Like, I was so pissed off. I was mad, bro. I was like, damn, like, these jobs will literally let you go. These jobs don't give a damn, bro. They don't. It's cutthroat. It's cutthroat. It's cutthroat every single time. So I would never forget that Amazon job let me go. They just basically took me out of my misery. I'm going broke. Can't buy shit. Can't do shit. I can't do nothing. I can't. I'm going broke every single time. I'm literally going broke. I was like, damn. It was a good job. I wasn't even trying to get fired. Like, what happened was I was going to quit, but I told myself, you can't afford to quit. I don't give a damn how hard this is. You can't afford to quit. You need this job, right? You need this job. So I'm surprised I even pushed myself to keep going, right? So I even pushed myself to keep going the next day, right? That's some type of mindset shit. So I just kept going, but they fired my ass. I was like, wow. If I had kids, it would have been over with. It would literally be over with. These jobs, you can work at a perfect job. You can work at a job that pays super good, but they will let you go. I'm starting to figure that out. When you make $18 and up, they gonna let your ass go. Even just any job in general, not only about the pay rate, they will let you go. But I would never ever forget that moment. I would never ever in my life forget that moment. With another job, I was doing tires. I was throwing tires around or whatever like that, right? And as me throwing these tires around, we was getting a pay split, right? Look up GT Tires. GT Tires. Look up. That's one of the most difficult job ever. You in a hot trailer. Most of the people I work with all been, you been in jail, right? You either been in jail, or you by homeless, or you got family, you got kids or whatever like that. You had a couple people was my age that was young, around my age, that were there too, by like 2 or 3 of us, right? About 3 to 4 of us or whatever like that, you know? And it was crazy how like the pay was getting split. if you was doing an order on a truck with another person, it was getting split. Mind you, it's hot. They ain't got no water for us. We had our own water. They had a hot ass fountain, the water fountain hot. So I had to use my water from home to fill the jug all the way up. If you go back to my YouTube videos, I always have a jug with me 24/7. It's like a jug that I always carry around me. I had to use that jug from home and fill the whole water up because I know they water hot as hell. Right? I'm in the damn trailer. It's hot. I'm goddamn sweaty. We sweaty. We dripping sweat. We dripping sweat. We just throwing them tires. Them tires like 285, 385. Them tires big. 385. Them tires is big. Them tires not no joke. Mind you, you gotta throw damn tires. You gotta pack them bitches up. Throwing tires all around. Them tires heavy. You gotta put it up here. Felt like a damn workout. It was crazy. We had to do that forever. You would literally get exhausted. You would literally get out of breath. It would literally take everything out of you. Like damn 2,000 tires. And we in a hot trailer, man. No air inside of it, no nothing. We sweat. We just sweat. Dripping sweat. And the pay would get split up. As the pay gets split up, it would not be enough. It would like, our pay got split up. My checks was not even good. I think my last check was $295, right? And I couldn't control about, you see that job, you can't control about how much money you get because it wasn't a consistent pay, right? The pay would change. It'd be $900 or it'd be like down 200. But that was in the slow season, so the check was like 200. I was so pissed off. I'm like, damn, I'm doing all this work. This shit is slavery. But somebody over here putting labels on the damn tires, they getting paid way more than me, and they get paid by the hour. We get paid for how many tires we do. I said, this shit is slavery. I'm not about to work at this job. If I'm going to slave, I'm a slave to God. Well, if I'm going to be broke, if I'm going to be not having nothing, I'm going to be broke the right way. I literally going to be broke the right way because every single time I would get paid, I will only have $9 in my bank account. Me having $9 in my bank account, what can I do with $9? After all the bills get taken out, what can I do with $9? I will hope and pray that I made it to work. I will literally hope and pray. I'm over here working on my digital marketing business, whatever like that, my / personal branding. I'm over here working with that, you know, trying to make money with that, trying to at least have some type of money, right? I'm doing that while working at this job. You can do a damn 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning all the way till 7 p.m. at night. You're not getting paid by the hour. You get paid for how many tires you do. It was ridiculous. I'm like, oh, hell no. No. This is like so much physical work, and we're not even getting paid the correct way. But somebody who over here scanning labels getting paid by $18 an hour, they got the easiest job. No, I'm not about to keep doing that. I'm over here struggling and shit. The people there who done did some crazy shit. You know, they done been in jail. They done told me their stories. They done came out. They done changed their life around. They working at this job. And most of them, you know what they told me? That was real. That was like, you don't deserve the job. You don't need to be working here. Like, I advise you, go do something with your life. Don't be here. Like, that was like, I wish I had your age, because if I had your age, I'd be doing something else. That woke me up even more, right? That people, you know, in situations that you don't want to be in, they give you game. They tell you, bro, don't do this. You don't need to be here. You need to be doing something else. Like, you're young. You actually need to be doing something else. And I took that. I was like, you absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Because I was dropping a white dude home, right? And he would ask me how old I'm. I said, I'm 22. He started laughing. And he was just shaking his head. I was like, why you laughing for? He told me when I was your age, I was in jail. He said he was in jail around my age or whatever like that. He said at 22, I was in jail. I was like, damn. And he was like, man, don't let nobody trick you out of your spot. He was kind of said in that words. He was telling me how, like, he had a car, he had a house, and everything. He just let it, like, it just went away. And he said all because it was a female. He said it was a female that made, I don't know what happened between him and that female, but he said after that, it changed his life, and he went to jail or whatever like that, you know? I was like, damn. And it's crazy because he was living in the hotel, and mind you, the money that we get, I told you, we get paid, our money gets split. So if I get paid $295, somebody else will get paid $295. Nine out of 10, the same amount of money that I'm going to get paid is what everybody going to get paid. Mind you, I'm doing tire packaging. I'm on tire packaging. So everybody else who on tire packaging, they get paid just about the same amount of money to me, right? If they don't get paid the same amount of money to me, because they either did less tires or they did more tires, right? But just about everybody got paid the same freaking money, right? Even because the business was going slow. So he couldn't afford that damn hotel. Hotels are high. right? It was like one of them broken down hotels. It wasn't nothing nice. Them hotels are high. Them hotels are high as hell. And it was another person, same situation. One black dude with dreads, the other white dude, right? White dude couldn't afford a hotel. The black dude, he's complaining about how he couldn't afford a hotel, and he had about damn 5 kids, right? He couldn't do it, but his 5 kids was in another state. He went to this state to try to get us some money, whatever like that. That's beside the video, but like, damn, that shit just makes me like want to do better in life. That your money can just, like, the food can just get out of your plate. It's gone. Like, the plate can get taken away from you. That's what I'm trying to say. The plate literally can get taken away from you. You can do everything right, but the plate can literally get taken away from you. You can use every revenge to come back. I have to. Right from the jobs letting you go, that shit ain't cool. Jobs letting you go, you broke as fuck. You ain't got nothing to your name. You struggling, you in the red, you in the negatives. You literally had the food on your plate. They take it away from you. You ain't got nothing to your name. You're back struggling. You're back going broke. You're back doing the same shit, right? You can't even afford to buy nothing. You can't even do nothing. The job lets you go, it's over with. It's like, it's literally over with. It's hard to find a job. So just from that happening to me, bro, I'm gonna, that shit did something to me. That shit did something to me that I want to better myself, right? That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't funny at all. Ain't nothing funny when a job lets you go. You ain't got none to your name. You already was struggling. Oh, you about to struggle. You about to struggle. So I end up quitting that GT Tire job. And when I did that, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I almost lost my car. Because I didn't have no job, right? I'm over here trying to work on my business. My business ain't doing good or whatever like that. And I had a mindset of just being delusional as hell, and I wasn't getting nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, my business going slow. I'm going broker. I'm over here trying to ignore it. I'm over here like, I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm going to focus on my business. Every single time a bill would get taken out, I ain't got no money in my name. I go into negatives, bills after bills. I almost lost my checking account. I had damn, I can't find it. It's a paper that I have, and I had like one of the repossessions. I almost got my car repossessed. I gotta make a video on that. I almost got my car repossessed, man. I gotta make a video on that as well too. But everything was happening, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, man, if I'm gonna struggle, I definitely did that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told myself, I said, you know what? If I'm gonna be having $9 in my account, my bad, y'all. My phone had cut off, but I definitely did that, right? As soon as I know I was getting paid $9, I said, yeah, that shit over with. I'm gonna quit. If I'm gonna struggle, fuck it. I'm gonna struggle the right way. And I definitely did that. And I had to hurry up and get a temp agency job, right? My mama helped me out with that. Thank God if it wasn't for my mama. Whew. I had to hurry up and get a temp agency job. I got that quick. I got that within a day, like within 1 or 2 days. It was quick. It was very quick. I said, yo, I'm ready to start now. I hurried up and got that. Thank God that it was overtime, right? So we was working Monday through Saturday, right? And I think one day we came early at 4:30 in the morning, I believe. It was one of them days, but I thank God that we had work that Saturday. We don't work on Saturdays. It was Monday through Friday. Sometimes you work on Saturday. I thank God that we did, because I had no money to cover my bill in time. It was crazy. I had to call up the bank. I had to keep stressing out so they won't take my checking account away. I was like, yo, can you extend my account? I have a guaranteed check that's coming in. I thank God that happened, man, because I about to lose it all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I about to lose it all. I was literally about to lose it all. It was crazy. That was crazy as hell. Like, I'm so glad I got my shit out, got myself out that hole, man. I got myself out that hole because I had to hurry up and get a temp agency job, but that temp agency job ain't gonna be for long because shit, they might let me go. That's why I'm working on my personal branding now. So I want y'all to see me on my journey, bro. But I would never ever forget. I would never ever forget all the shit that had happened to me, the jobs that let you go, jobs ain't paying good, getting over on you, shit happening. I would never ever forget those moments. That shit gonna be in my head 24/7. That would never ever go no way. That would never ever. From struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, ain't got no money to my name. I never ever forget. That's gonna always sit in my head rent free. And I'm gonna humble every motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? That never gonna get out of my mind. Man, it's a privilege to get up to do things, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Record this video, it's a privilege. So yeah, that did something to me. But y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me on my journey, man. I want y'all to stay me on my journey while I really turn up for real. While I'm out, I hope you like this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you went through a similar situation like this, put it down in the comments. Let me see your story. Put it down. And I hope you made it to the end of this video. The boy is out.